My final reflections, ETSI standards for teachers. Effective teachers model and apply the ETSI standards for students as they design, implement, and assess learning experiences to engage students and improve learning, enrich professional practice, and provide positive models for students, colleagues, and the community. All teachers should meet the following standards and performance indicators. 1. Felicitate and inspire student learning and creativity. 2. Design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. 3. Model digital age work and learning. 4. Promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. 5. Engage in professional growth and leadership. Standard 1. Felicitate and inspire student learning and creativity. Teachers use their knowledge of subject matter, teaching and learning, and technology to felicitate experiences that advance student learning and creativity and innovation in both face-to-face and virtual environments. A. Promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking and inventiveness. B. Engage students in exploring real-world issues and solving authentic problems using digital tools and resources. C. Promote reflection using collaborative tools and clarify students' conceptual understanding, thinking, planning, and creative processes. And D. Model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging in learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments. So the first example I did was graphic organizers because students can be very creative with these, and it also helps support things they have learned in class. My next example is the comic book strip, because students can be creative again with these and create their own stories about a subject they've learned in class as well. Now, my last example is the WebQuest, because students can use WebQuest to look through and help them with the subject that they're learning in class. And teachers can use these to help to integrate technology within their classrooms. Standard 2, design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. Teachers design and develop and evaluate authentic learning experiences and assessments incorporating contemporary tools and resources to maximize content, learning, and context, and to develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes identified in the standards for students. A. Design or adapt relative learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. B. Develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. C. Customize and personalize learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. Finally, D. Provide students with multiple and varied formative summative assessments aligned with content and technology standards. Use resulting data to inform learning and teaching. For an example of this, I used my Prezi. Students can use this to organize their information, and this also helps teachers to look at what the work that they have done in the class. I also used my lesson plan because teachers can use this to organize how they're going to do the class, and it provides students with multiple and varied formative and summative assignments aligned with content, and it also has technology inserted everywhere. My last example I used was the interactive learning activities because it has a list of different websites that students can use to help them get better at a subject that they are learning in class currently. The third standard is model digital age work and learning. Teachers exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative professional in a global and digital society. A. Demonstrate fluency in technology systems and the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. B. Collaborative with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools and resources to support student success and innovation. C. Communicative, relevant information and ideas effective to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. And 4. Model and facilitate effective use of current and emerging digital tools to locate, analyze, evaluate, and use information resources to support research and learning. So my first example of this was my instruction how to create a table onto Microsoft Word. So teachers can create videos to help students how to do things online or on their software programs. My second example of this is our calorie chart that we made in class, and it helps analyze and evaluate tools efficiently. And last thing I used for this example was my hour of code that we did in class. And this helps students use digital tools and resources for student success. So students can learn how to code, and maybe they can be successful at it and become a computer programmer when they're older. Standard 4, promote and model digital citizenship and responsibilities. Teachers understand local and global society issues and responsibilities involving digital culture and exhibit legal and ethical behavior in their professional practices. A. Advocate, model, and teach safe, legal, and ethical use of digital information and technology, including respect for copyright, intellectual property, and the appropriate documentation of sources. Address the diverse needs of all learners by using learner-centered strategies, providing equitable access to appropriate digital tools and resources. C. Promote and model digital etiquette and responsible social interactions related to the use of technology and information. And D, develop and model cultural understanding and global awareness by engaging with colleagues and students of other cultures using digital age communication and collaboration tools. So my first example of this was the video capture. This is a great tool because teachers can post videos online, like on YouTube or TeacherTube, and students can then go back on at home and look at videos and help them, if they've missed a lecture, catch up on it. My second example of this was one of the websites I used for the interactive learning worksheet. And this is a game from FunBrain, and what you're supposed to do is you're trying to find the answer to this equation. So 1 plus 3, and you would hit the number 4 comments. And then after you got all of them, it would send you to the next problem. And my third example is the WebQuest. And you don't want to plagiarize or copy someone else's work. So a great thing to do is to make like a works cited page. So what I did is any websites or pictures I used, I gave them credit for over here. And standard 5, engage in professional growth and leadership. Teachers continuously improve their professional practice, model lifelong learning, and exhibit leadership in their school and professional community by promoting and demonstrating the effective use of digital tools and resources. A, participate in local and global learning communities to explore creative applications of technology to improve student learning. B, exhibit leadership by demonstrating a vision of technology-infused participating in shared decision-making and community building and developing the leadership and technology skills of others. C, evaluate and reflect on current research and professional practice on a regular basis to make effective use of existing and emerging digital tools and resources in support of student learning. D, contribute to the effectiveness, vitality, and the self-renewal of the teaching profession and of their school and community. So my first example of this is when we did the blog, because we created a reflection about what we learned that day. My next example of this is our Weebly pages that we've been using throughout the semester, because whenever we did a project, we would go back and reflect on it. And the last thing I did was I used my video cast, or my screencast again, as a way to infuse technology into schools. So that way you can create videos and use them later in class.